Hello YouTube, I'm Mandy and this is Mandys Makeup Adventures, and on today's adventure, Chaos says hello. And on today's adventure, we are talking about recent releases and things of note in the beauty community. Yikes, 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 come here. Come here, Chaos. She's right underneath me now. There's a good girl. So, I just did this makeup look. Well, the eyes is a tutorial from the Star Ranch palette. You guys voted and you wanted the blue eye look, and here you are. That should be coming in the next video. Okay, so what we're going to start with, I'm going to scooch, but I don't know that my editing program is going to allow me to put something on screen. I don't know how that works. So I will see if I can get it to do that, but otherwise it'll just fade away and flash the picture up on the screen while I'm like in the middle of me talking. We'll see what happens, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is something I've been super like holding myself back not to buy because it's so pretty and I like Beauty Bay's formula, and that is the new Wilderness palette. So pretty, all those greens, blues, reds, oranges, so pretty. I really like the color scheme, and it's $15. So what I was originally going to do was put it on one of my Jeffree Star orders. Big surprise, I ordered Jeffree Star. But I decided at the last minute, you know what, I don't need those, and took them off. But isn't it such a pretty palette? What do you guys think? Do you want to see me get that palette and do looks with it? Just let me know. Okay. Next up, we have from Mcgrath, the Utopian Dream palette. Okay. Can we just say that it looks so much like all of her palettes look the same? It's pinks and neutrals and maybe a tiny little bit of lilac. Like this one has that tiny little bit of lilac, but there's like hardly any depth in this palette, which I think the Rose 2 palette or something like that had some depth in it. This one has no depth, and it just looks like all the others. I'm like, this is $125 you're asking people to pay, and it looks like everything else. No thanks. No thanks. Moving right along. Next, I saw this from Vanity Cosmetics, and this just looks like the standard neutral palette. But those shimmers do look really nice and buttery. They look really nice. And you know, it makes sense for each brand to have a standard neutral palette in their lineup. This palette looks to have a silver in it, which is kind of nice in a neutral palette. But I'm not in need of any neutrals, and I feel like a lot of people are not in need of any neutrals because there's so many brands that have that really great quality that have been out forever already doing the neutral thing, right? Up next is from One Size, and look, I'm not the hugest fan of Patrick Starr. I think he can be very full of himself. Oh, by the way, guys, did you see I put all the popsicle mirrors in a row? So I've got 5 popsicle mirrors. I think they look so pretty. Anyway, I think Patrick Star can be quite full of himself. However, he's releasing concealer, and it looks like it's a decent range without being too much, too many shades. And I heard that his powder, his pressed powder, was really amazing. Or maybe it's not a pressed powder. I think it's a loose powder. Was really amazing. And I did like the quality of his eyeshadows, although I think I'm going to declutter his palette and sell it to one of you guys or somebody off Facebook, because I'm not a huge fan of his, and I'm not trying to collect things from his line. But, you know, if you're in the market for a new concealer that's way overpriced, probably. But hey, the powder was supposedly amazeballs, so it's up to you what you spend your money on, you know? Okay, so got all my notes on this little pad of paper, and it's being weird. Okay, this I found interesting. Sephora is now going to be in Kohl's, and Jackie Aina, her candle collection, Forever Mood, is now going to be in Sephora. So basically, you can get a Forever Mood candle from Kohl's. That's kind of fun. I really do like the idea of Sephora and Kohl's. We have a Kohl's here where I live. It's very close. It would be so cool if they stuck a Sephora in there. Oh my gosh, I would be there all the time because it's so very close. Otherwise, I have to go all the way out to the mall to go to a Sephora. But with the new Delta variant and all the talk about masks and stuff, I don't know. I just feel like we're going to get back to where we can't touch anything real soon. Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to jinx anything. I really am not, but it just doesn't look good. Doesn't look good, friends. Okay, up next. This one really offended people. A lot of people were seriously offended. And I have to be honest, being raised in the church, it threw up some blasphemy red alerts in my brain as well. However, it looks stinking gorgeous, and okay, let me just show you. Because him dressed as the Pope is like, for Catholics, that would be really sacrilegious, like so not okay. I'm pretty sure it's so not okay for him to do that. But look at those gorgeous shades of pink. I really, really like this palette, and I ordered it. And I may have ordered a few other things in the collection. You'll have to watch and see, but I already got a shipping confirmation on Pink Religion because it just dropped 2 days ago. And so your girl already got a shipping confirmation. I was probably the first one to make an order because I was on there at 3 minutes till 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you'll have to wait and see what I got, but I got quite a bit from the collection because I was able to put half of it on financing, and I had put aside extra money for his next collection. And so I'm really excited to get that. I cannot wait to do videos. I'd like to do an initial video. I'd like to do a giveaway video, maybe some tutorials with that collection. And it seemed like from the responses that I have been getting that you guys would like to see me do a weekly tutorial with Jeffree Star's older palettes, because that's the kind of content you guys enjoy. And so I'm going to try to pick a day of the week that works, and it'll be like Jeffree Star Tuesday. I don't know. It'll be a Jeffree Star day of the week. And that's awesome because I already have all the supplies for those videos. And one of these days I'm going to break down and get his original too. I really should do that sometime before the end of the year, because I feel like at some point he might take androgyny off the website. I don't know that he'll ever stop selling Beauty Killer, but just in case, I should really buy those palettes. Okay, so next up, this one is so cute. This is from Sugar Drizzle Polish, and you guys know I really loved their duochrome palette that I bought from them. Well, this one is the Pizza Kitty palette. It's 12 duochrome shades for $39.95. I think that's a pretty good price for all those duochromes. And I can tell you that the Sugar Drizzle Polish formula is kind of everything. Let me see if I can get it out to show you guys. Yes, I can. This is the palette. Had all these gorgeous duochromes in there. And when I say gorgeous, I mean, whoa, that's gorgeous. So, so pretty. Let me see if I can get another one. Just so beautiful the shades are. And quite a mess this palette is in. Going to have to clean it up a little bit. They're just so pretty. I think I'm going to do a, I'm going to try to do a dedicated video to learning how to use duochromes or how to implement them into regular makeup looks. Because I have a feeling that people look at duochromes and they're like, I guess all over the lid then? I don't know. Because for a while I felt the same way. So I have learned lots of ways to use duochromes that are super cool. Okay, up next we have from Wicked Sisters Cosmetics. The new season of the Witch palette is coming soon. I think these colors are really nice. For Halloween, it's fantastic. I'm just not sure why Wicked Sisters would pick the absolute worst Halloween movie that there was, which was The Season of the Witch. It's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Halloween is near and dear to my heart. That whole Halloween franchise. I have seen every movie. I really love them. But the third one, I leave it out every time. Every time I'm doing like a marathon, and that's like all October long. But every time I'm like, no, I'm going to leave out the... My cat is farting something horrible. I'm just saying. I was like, what does that smell? It smells like a toilet in here. Oh my God, my cat is like lethal bombing. Holy wow. Whew. I have to light some candles in here. Yeah, so picking that particular movie, I don't like it, but Wicked Sisters does have a Wicked formula, like really nice shadows. I only own their Freddy palette. I forget what that one's called, but it's so good. Okay, and up next, I had never heard of this, but this is Mark Wiley Cosmetics. And I actually heard of this one on Leora Hallel Goldberg. I've told you guys about her several times. I love her. She is friends with Mark Wiley, and this is the Bird of Paradise palette. and it's got 6 mattes and 6 shimmers for $20. It's very colorful, and I'm gonna wait and see what Leora says about his color formula, because I feel like she knows color really well, and I'll have to see if Mark Wiley is something that you will see on my channel at some point. Plus, I can't buy everything, guys. I can't. I can't even afford to buy what I've got. Okay, so up next we have from Dazzle Me Dead. This is the Karen palette, and I've got to say, I absolutely stinking love it. One of the shades is called Call 911. It's so great. It's all those Karen things. Like, I think one of them says, like, I have black friends or something like that. It's really funny. I wish that I was looking at a picture of it right now so that I could... They're really funny names. And I feel like that Karen culture, it's so toxic, and all of those videos are hilarious. Looking at people get super mad or like throwing fits, like temper tantrums like 3-year-olds over wearing masks and things like that. It's hilarious. It's so funny. So they already sold out of that. They sold out of their first round of it, but I'm certain that they will bring that back. So if that looks like something that you want to get, I think it's hilarious. I wish that I would have bought it, because I think it would just be such a funny video to make then, because then I could insert little clips of Karen saying saying the sayings. But I'm kind of low-key a little irritated, because I found out from the Family's podcast that I have a Karen haircut. My haircut is called the Karen. I'm like, I ain't no Karen. I am so far from a Karen, let me tell you. Karens make me very mad. So, if the Karen palette strikes your fancy, follow Dazzle Me Dead to see when they're going to restock. Next up is the Fate palette. And this is from Sin Lily, and I had never heard of it, but I ordered one and it's on its way to me. So we will discover Sin Lily's quality together. Now, I ordered it off of, I think that it was this week's, either this week or last week's new makeup releases from Leora's channel. And I just love the color story and everything. And the price was good, $17.99 for this palette. So I'm excited. Can't wait until it gets here. And you guys will see that on my channel. Next up is something that I already have. And it's from QC Cosmetics. And this is the Cocktail Party palette. And it looks like this. And I have a second one for you guys. It's a giveaway. So the texture of these glitters, because the ones on top are glitters, the texture is really soft, so it ought to be interesting. These glitters ought to be really interesting to work with. I'm really excited to see how they do. So yeah, these are the glitters. Let me see if I can... they lay down really nicely from the finger, and they leave hardly anything on there, which is the sign of a very good glitter formula. It leaves hardly anything on. They almost look like duochromes too, don't they? Wow. Super pretty. And there's the pink one. Wow, those are pretty. That makes me even more excited. I realized when I looked in there, like, I haven't even touched this. Like, I don't even know. Don't even know what the shadows feel like. And I only swatched the glitters because you'll have to watch my video to see the rest and get in on the giveaway. Beautiful color story. Can't wait to give this palette a whirl and give it away to you guys. So yay. Okay. Up next is another one that I have for you to see, and another giveaway. These are all things that are coming on my channel. You will see them soon. This is from Be Bella, and this is the Lotus palette. Lotus Love, I'm so sorry. And the shades are just gorgeous, especially these purples. Oh my gosh, I am in love. And it's just got all these pictures of lotuses on it. I love lotus flowers. They're so beautiful. So yeah, awesome. Another giveaway palette. Very excited about that. That'll be coming up in just a few days on my channel. Both of those palettes will. Okay, so now that we're done with that part, up next is a release that kind of ticked me off. So this is the second Hip.X Chemical Romance, X My Chemical Romance. And that's not the part that bothers me. The part that bothers me is that they would only sell this as a complete set for $98. So the only people that get to experience this palette and these items had to buy the entire thing. And as my friends over at, Beauty News, my friends over at Beauty News so aptly pointed out, those metallic lip things look really shitty, like bad. And you had to buy those to get the palette and all that. So it's just like, I love Hip Dot's formula. I think that they have really great eyeshadows, but no, it's no good, friends. You should not make people buy the whole collection, especially when it's $100. Do you know how many people can spend $100 on eyeshadow palettes right now, or like on makeup in general? It's not a whole lot of people. Like, that's why I'm so happy to be doing all these giveaways, because people deserve good cosmetics. Just saying. Okay, so next up we have the Kylie Rebrand. So if you saw my video from a few days ago, you saw the smudged out under eye look that I saw on Nikki Tutorial's channel when she was discussing the PR package from Kylie Cosmetics rebranded. Right? And she was saying that the formula has much improved on the Kylie Cosmetics things. Now, from Kylie Cosmetics, I think I have a palette that I made by myself. Like, I picked out the shades and everything, which I never ended up using for this channel, which sucks. And now it's like, you know, obsolete. So it'll probably be in my declutter, but you'll probably be able to buy it for like 10 bucks. So just saying. Anyway, where was I going? Oh yeah. So I had also tried the lip kits, and I agree with Nikki Tutorials that the matte liquid lipsticks are too drying, but everything else I have really liked that I tried from Kylie. So, I mean, it's not the most amazing, but it was okay. My daughter likes Kylie. She actually likes the whole Kardashian thing, and I'm like, oh, please don't like that. Like, that's not something to strive toward. But that's okay. So she really likes Kylie, and so I figured I would check out the brand, and I never actually made a video on it. Sad story. So I didn't plan on picking anything up from the rebrand, but if she has something interesting coming up, like any kind of new collection, eyeshadow palette with a new lip kit or something, you never know, you may see that on my channel at some point. The next one I'm super excited about. This is an indie brand that I've never tried. Did you know there's like hundreds of these indie brands for makeup? It's insane. I'm like, how does this much makeup actually get sold? It's crazy. So people all over the place spend tons on cosmetics. It's just crazy. So anyway, this brand is called Playing in Makeup by Yolando. And I have never tried them, and I'm very excited for this palette release, but I'm hoping that it's reasonably priced and that I don't miss it for some reason, that I wasn't like snoozing during the launch of this. This is the Relentless palette, and it looks so good. Those 3 bigger pans on the side are duochromes, and they're huge. Either that or they're highlighters. They're either highlights or duochromes. Something like that. Just gorgeous big palettes that you can do so much with. I feel like it would like completely spark my creativity to work with that palette. So that's exciting. Another thing that I have, this was $12 from Moira. And then they sent me some lashes for free, and those are cute. And then there's 2 collections. This one is the new daybook. This one is called You're Blooming Like the Perfect Flower. And I have a giveaway palette to give to you guys. I have not even swatched this palette. It's so pretty. It's got the pinks. It very much screams back to school for me. I don't know why, but it's like it seems back to school-ish, especially with the journal daybook kind of vibe to it. So this is going to be a giveaway. I also have, well, I'll wait to show you the other Moira stuff that I have for this giveaway when we have the giveaway. But I also got the collection right before that because I was already on there buying that. I got all of these little single shadows that are so pretty and pigmented. This one is a dark green, I think, and then a purple. So I only swatched one of them, and it was gorgeous, and I was like so excited. So I think that my daughter might be helping with the Moira video. I might be doing a makeover for school for her. For anybody who she's going into middle school, and so it'll be light makeup, of course, but I think we're gonna do something like that. So I may do 2 different videos. I don't know yet. We'll see. You know, I'm always kind of all over the place with what I'm doing and what I find interesting in makeup. But because I have loved the Moira blushes so very much, I'm very interested in anything Moira puts out. So good. Okay. So the last thing that we're going to talk about, released a little bit ago, I think like maybe 2 weeks ago. And like, I'm really mad about it. It's ridiculous. And I feel like it's a scam for older people. This is the Hourglass eyeshadow collection, which I'm sure you've heard everyone's opinion on this on YouTube. It's insane what they want for these eyeshadows. A single shadow costs $34. And if you get it in the little pan thing, in the little tin pan, $43 for one eyeshadow. $43 for one eyeshadow. Who do you think you are, Hourglass? That's a serious question. Who do you think you are? No. Like a 5-pan palette. I was showing Jason this, and he was like, psh, like what? 5-pan palette for $175. Now I watched this YouTuber who I think she did a I bought these Hourglass singles so you don't have to type video. And she was saying, please don't buy these eyeshadows. Please don't buy these eyeshadows. It's a scam. And they are just making money hand over fist. The tin packaging is not nice. It's not luxury. It's not awesome. And the shadows, while they're nice, they're okay. They're not worth that kind of money. No eyeshadow is worth that kind of money. I could get 3 Jeffree Star palettes and a lipstick for the price of 5 eyeshadows. 3 18-pan palettes I could get. So it blows me away. And that's expensive makeup. There are so many things like that Beauty Bay thing we discussed at the beginning. Those are gorgeous shadows. Beauty Bay has a fantastic formula. $15 for all those shadows. And then you're going to ask for $175 for 5 shadows. I feel like the type of person who buys that is the older woman who's like, oh yeah, that's sophisticated makeup. That's what, that's a really sophisticated, this is what I should buy kind of thing. People get duped into that crap. So I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, Hourglass, and I don't think anybody was. I really think the whole beauty community was like, what you doing there, Hourglass? So I really hope that nobody bought those eyeshadows. I thought at first about buying one and it wasn't worth what it was, but obviously, whatever. I just got a message saying that I had to save this to a different file because the video was too long, so I should probably jump out of this video. And up next, in the next video I release, you'll see the tutorial for this eye look. And thank you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for watching my videos. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe down below and hit that notification bell. Do a lot of giveaways on this channel. We have a lot of fun over here. And I would love to have you as part of our adventure squad. I will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.